There's a friendly mouse, there's the crazy rides. There's twists and turns. There's the quaint, the classics, and the clowns. There's lots of music and monster rides. And while roller coasters are most fun on the way down, for years the business of this particular theme park has only gone up. This is the economics of Europa-Park. Welcome to Europe, a small but high adrenaline version of it. On 95 hectares outside the town of Rust in southern Germany, you can find a bit of Spain, a little Scandinavia, some Greek mythology, and of course Switzerland with the Alps. And while riding this double-decker bus might not satisfy true fans of London, a real visit to all the countries across Europe would take some time and a big wallet. Not to mention the geopolitical troubles. At Europa-Park, daily tickets start at 64 euros. And then there's a few add-ons. There's 10 euros for parking. There's a few hundred euros if you want to stay overnight at one of the park's 6 hotels. Then there's a few bucks for your quick food and drinks on the go. And of course there's super upscale dining. And don't miss the water park. A family of 4 can easily spend 4 digits on a weekend at Europe's most popular amusement park, and over 6 million visitors were being welcomed last year, all bringing the park a total estimated annual revenue in the hundreds of millions of euros. Exact numbers are not being made available as the park is privately held. That's a lot of money, and it's spreading far beyond the borders of the actual park. A recent study by the University of St. Gallen found that at least 550 companies are major suppliers to the Europa-Park. 150 of them can be found nearby. Among them are a local brewery, vineyards, grocery suppliers, or the Armbruster bakery, which is delivering thousands of bread buns every day. Not to mention 100 cakes for the park's hotels and restaurants. The bakery has been doing business with the park for 50 years, and the boss says the park alone accounts for 20 to 30 jobs.
The Europa-Park is our most important regional client, a really big client. We have their entire cake business. We're selling a lot of bread and buns. If you look at daily visitor numbers, maybe 30,000 visitors per day, pretty much a third of them will have one of our products.
Then there's contractors working behind the scenes, like a local construction company. They've built the park's Little Portugal, France, Croatia, Ireland, and the water park. Their current project, a new hotel with 120 rooms. It's part of the park's Western Village and will open next season.
The park has certainly played a huge role in the development of our company over the past 20 years. Even when the construction business was down, the park was always building something. We have 170 employees now, and without the park it would be 20 or 30 fewer. They're often good for 20% of our revenue.
There's even jobs at the periphery, with dozens of private hotels and guest rooms benefiting from the fact that the park is attracting visitors from all over the world for a total of 2.5 million overnight stays per year. Within the park or outside, the Swiss study says that the park is directly supporting almost 10,000 jobs. Add to that up to 5,000 at the park itself, even if some of them are seasonal. Half a century ago, the park started as an exhibition area for amusement park rides manufactured by the local Mack family, to date the owners of the park. Their company, Mack Rides, has long outgrown the home market, designing and building some of the biggest roller coasters for parks around the world, including in China, Australia, the United States, the Arab world, and of course, Europe. Each of them with an 8-digit price tag and going as high as 50 million euros, although the firm doesn't publish exact numbers.
Today, customers are coming from all over the world. They're riding these roller coasters, testing them. They can talk to visitors, inspect the technology. That's a huge competitive advantage, even in a global market. Looking at such a big investment, often in the tens of millions, it's easier for clients to make a purchasing decision after they've actually tested the ride they might want to buy.
To keep the business going, the park does what every great business does: invest.
We're investing tens of millions of euros every year, and we'll keep doing that in future. A lot of it the customer doesn't even realize. A company like ours needs infrastructure, cafeterias, restaurants. We have a corporate fire brigade with 60 firemen and a landscaping department. And we're constantly building housing for our thousands of employees.
For fans, there's new thrills every year. Not that recent additions like the record-breaking Voltron or the Blue Fire mega coaster ever go out of style. Fortunately for the park and the hundreds of businesses in its €1 billion+ value chain, there's always room for a bit more Europe here.